News Channel 5's Mike Trim is live at Palm Beach County's Emergency Operations Center, where they are setting the stage for the decision-making process. Mike?
Yeah, that's right, Keely. And you know, there was a big conference call that just wrapped up about an hour ago where all the emergency management departments from here in South Florida really getting on the line with the National Weather Service and just talking about where this storm could be headed. And right now, the feeling I'm getting here is that the major decision-making process, at least, isn't going to take place until about early tomorrow morning. But that's still not to say that some major stage setting could be happening here at this building behind me today. Talked with the assistant director. Let's get to that video. Talked to him this morning, and he said he's going to remain in constant contact with the National Weather Service all day today, basically just seeing where this storm could project, where it could hit, if it does, if it makes landfall. And this is how the chips could fall if it does make landfall. You know, they're planning for the worst case scenario here, and the emergency management said that, you know, obviously shelters would have to be ready in plenty of time. They don't want to wait until the last minute. That's what the Emergency Operations Center can kind of coordinate here. Obviously, another big thing, at least here in Palm Beach County, and of course for other counties, is the school system. Today, they're going to be in constant talks with the superintendent of schools, who would be the one to be the trigger point to close schools down. And basically, because a lot of those schools are Red Cross shelters when it comes down to it. Another thing that could be set in motion as early as tomorrow is the protecting of all county buildings and equipment. I mean, obviously, that's not to say for our residents out there protecting their own homes, but from the county side of it, once they get that all done, then it's just a matter of wait and see what happens. But what he did tell me is that here, at least all the crew here, they have to prepare for a worst case scenario.
The difficulty is we don't know if we're going to be impacted by a major hurricane or a tropical storm. So we basically have to be prepared to modify our decisions to reflect, you know, being impacted by a hurricane.
Big part of that, like I said, tomorrow morning, another major conference call is going to happen with the National Weather Service, emergency management teams. That's when we'll really get a better picture of exactly how the wheels will be put in motion, so to speak. Until then, we're live in West Palm Beach this midday. Mike Trim, WPTV News Channel 5.